Hello everyone, we're going to do something a little different. I've been having troubles trying to wind filament on spools because I buy it in the 10 kilogram spool and buy it in the big spools like that. Like that. I turn another light on for it. Yeah. Just makes it a little easier. It's nice buying them like this, but you just save a little bit of money if you get them in the big rolls. So anyhow, I've had several re-spoolers and just no luck, and so I found this one the other day, and it worked for a while, but it eventually made right where it rides on the spool slick. So it just would spin on the spool. You just couldn't get any going. So I printed these last night. That's the left side and the right side. What you do is just screw them together. Alright. And then the only way I figured to drive it was printed a circle and then put pins on there so that it goes down inside the spool. And then just printed some washers to go around it and really sandwich it good and tight. And it only goes in one spot. There you go. And as you can see down in there, it just barely fits through there. Alright. Sorry the camera's jiggly. I'm just going to do it freehand here. And then on this side I put that on there. And then two washers. And then we'll spin the nut down here. And then that'll keep that all sandwiched together. What I was having troubles with prior was it would just keep tightening and tightening. It is crushing the spool. So hopefully with this drive I can keep it looser and it won't tighten back up for me. Alright. I don't have my other wrench, otherwise I'd really double nut that and lock it. But we're going to try this, just trying to keep it simple. And then you drill a hole in the side of your desk and put two washers on the end of it. So now that'll spin. And then we take our cordless drill and hook it up on this end here. tighten that up. And now that should bring our spool on. Alright, let me get it. Take that off. Alright, and here's our ever good help, our router. Alright. Well, I guess here's our setup. Our main one that does most of the videoing. With the MK4S, the other MK4S. And that's the MK3, and then that one's, it needs rebuilt. The bearings or bushings are really sloppy on it. If you're just doing something simple for home, it's alright, but and then I got another M3 that's pretty new, that's a real nice machine. And these are polyfilament dryers. And you just it just puts a little bit of heat to it, and then it's got a fan that blows the air through it and dehumidifies it. Because moisture is probably my biggest problem. It really affects the prints. Even with the dehumidifier, the drier the better, literally. Ain't that right, Rooter? And this is after about 15 iterations of this seems to work just as easy. Just a stainless steel 304 rod with a Sterilite box, and alright, so I'm going to feed this into the spool and put it into there like that. Alright, we're getting closer here. Okay. Well, I would like to do one thing. I like to wipe that filament down with a little bit of paper towel and alcohol. As you're winding it back on the spool. I just go like this. And then as I'm putting this through there, then I just run this over the filament. Alright. Okay, we're going to give her a shot here. Oh yeah, this is working nice now. And then I'm just kind of guiding it back and forth. Them drive dogs on that blue piece that we printed with the pins on it, that definitely helped out. My spool over there is really a wigworm. Oops, I'm going to have to stop for a second. Get off of there. Nothing like playing with filament. Okay, I think we can try it again. And just gonna have to take it a little slower. This would have worked out perfect, but I just was going too fast and it pulled the tote pan. And then the filament fell off the edge of the big spool, so I had to entangle it all. Now we're cooking. Of course, Rooter could really care less. See, this is that dirt it's getting off of there. You don't want that in your print. This just takes a couple minutes. I got to work on that drill chuck. Needs a little bit of grease. I think next time I'm going to put that box right down here so it keeps wanting to rotate on it because the filament's not right in the center of the spool. Getting closer. Alright, I'm going to stop there for a second. Look at all the dirt it's getting. I wonder how many feet are on a spool. It's going to be a lot, I know that. Okay, let's call that good.
In this video, this is the interview 3 on our MK4 delivering build. That's this test print in the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
So my MMU 3 from Prusa just arrived. This is the one for the MK4. So this is just released as of April 2024. So you can see in the box here, MMU 3 for MK4. We've been testing it for a while, so I'm pretty excited to get this open and put it together. After opening the box, this is what we get. So just quickly going over it, we get our 3D printing handbook, baggage for windows. New parts here.
there we go. There's one nice full spool. Well, looks like it was tightening up still just a little bit.
The option when I ordered this to print the parts myself, so that's why it's shipped with some bolt roll.
Let me get this off there yet. And there we go. One big heavy spool off of there, and then I'll put it in the filament dryer and cook that for half a day to dry it out. Alright, next video is going to be on, I've got to print a whole bunch of these. We got to make some edits. I got to thin this down and make this just a little bit taller so I can get, I was hoping to get 36, but I think that's just running it too snug. I might run 34 so I can get just a little bit of clearance on there. And then I'll just put 2 screws in it and then just stack them the whole way up. Even got a little ramp on there so it makes it easier to put it back in the rack. But that's going to be a ton of storage. If you're into RC cars or anything like 3D printing, that's probably the first thing you should make is the storage. Alright. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching. Doing a lot of learning here.